Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, getaway day, the finale of this four-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head. Sean Manaea will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here's Joe Panik, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, recently he picked up his 200th win. He's 100 away from that magic number of 300, which is pretty much punching your ticket into the Hall of Fame. But I'm sure right now he's thinking about career win number 201. He'll worry about number 300 down the road.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Danny, Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, Dero. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Mookie, number 148 for his career, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Inciarte. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So digging in now, Javier Baez. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 2 for 3. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's Buster Posey now. His career numbers against Minaya, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away. 1 away now. Let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a line drive, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Inciarte now for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The next 3-2. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic is there, and there's one down now. Here's Javier Baez. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Seager takes his lead at third with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Eddie Rosario. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in Southern California. LA. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Check swing called strike, 0-1.
This. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
He's got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. standing in, Justin Turner. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 55.
Digging in now, Sean Manaea. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is skied into short left center. Crawford moving to his left. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 2-2 one more time. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Another payoff pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to the right. Annex able to get there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39. Carson Smith.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Corey Seager.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. Two and 0 now. This one for Crawford is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready on 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Joe Panic. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The next 0-2. Lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Pedro Baez.
Pedro,
If he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
right side, hit hard. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are two away now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 4-3 San Francisco. Now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Jose Herrera.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Miller comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
From the stretch, hit to short, backhanded, and that's the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Miller has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. 0-1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Carlos Chavez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Carlos Chavez.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Hit hard to third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The San Francisco Giants put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Carson Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andrew Miller earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.